Well, the next guy that you're going to meet in this program is from Toledo, Ohio. And Jack, this guy, well, we're going to have to let our audience see this interview that you and I conducted with him. His name is Timmie Duncan, and he's actually lost 296 inches and 209 pounds and lost 56 inches off his waist. This guy's life has been given back to him. Let's go to that interview, Jack, right now that you and I conducted with Mr. Timmie Duncan.
Well, I became so obese and overweight and unhealthy and depressed that I literally had no life. It was almost like a prison for me. And after praying to God to give me a message and give me something to save me and to get me healthy again and to get my life back on track, I lost a radio station I was listening to, and I heard a commercial about Calorad, and I had never heard it before, and it truly has been an inspiration and a blessing for me that God gave me.
Well, now, Timmie, you told me before the program today that you have lost 209 pounds and 291 7/8 inches.
That's correct. I've done that in less than a year.
That is so unbelievable.
It's more than a miracle. It's truly been a blessing, and God put Calorad into my life, and that's what's done it.
Well, now, you are actually hooked up to equipment to help you sleep every night. And for 9 years, you were on this equipment. Share that with us.
Well, just over 9 years, I was on, about 9.5 years I was using the equipment. I was diagnosed with one of the most severe cases of sleep apnea, obstructive sleep apnea that there's ever been diagnosed. And they had gave me less than a year to live. I literally, the machine that they had to develop for me pumped so much pressure that I slept with a 33-degree decline position, with my head in a decline position, to be able to sleep, and special headgear to strap it on, to keep me alive, because I stopped breathing and everything. And
also, Jerry, Timmie didn't mention this to us earlier, but he could not turn his head at all from, he had crushed vertebrae in his neck from an automobile engine that fell on him. And tell about that too.
Well, I crushed vertebrae, compression fractions in my neck and back in '85 that I literally I couldn't move my neck any more than this right here. And I had such a disability with it that then within just a few weeks after using Calorad, which I had no idea that this was going to do it, I had a knot on the back of my neck almost the size of a brick. And I used to have to massage it like this, and all of a sudden one night I didn't feel it. And my wife looked and came in to check it, and it wasn't there when I took my shirt off. And I literally, then I started moving my neck and all. I have full range of motion now, no pain. And I was practically living on ibuprofen for a number of years, that was doing nothing but putting toxins into my body.
Well, Timmie, I think our director has a before and after shot of you. And Mr. Director, if you would put that up on the screen now, that folks can see it. This is what you looked like. Yeah. My goodness. Tim.
It's unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, I knew I had lost and it was doing a lot for me, but prior to seeing this picture side by side, another picture of what I had lost, I was totally amazed. I couldn't believe what had happened.
Well, now you actually lost 56.5 inches off your waist.
Off my waist.
Well, we're going to see the other picture now. There's a before and after picture. This is what you look like today. Is that you?
No, this picture was actually in September, and that is me. That was so amazing, and it's been improving ever since.
That is just truly unbelievable. Well, I believe, Timmie, you brought along the shirt that you wore prior to taking Calorad.
It's a shirt that I actually wore the day that I started taking Calorad.
The day that you started taking it. Yes. Could you show that to our audience? Jack, help him with that shirt. This is unbelievable. Wow.
Turn around once and show that to me.
That is unbelievable.
And more amazing than that, Jerry, is the fact what I had to do every morning, or my children or my wife having to help me. And with Dr. Hurd's help, I'd like to show you what we used to have to do to be able to get this shirt to fit me. we'd have to stretch every fiber out of it, you know, and just go in a round motion to pull it, and then stretch it sideways, you know, to be able to bring the, you know, all the fibers. I used to complain to my wife that the problem was that she was washing my shirt in hot water and caused it to shrink. That made me feel better, but I know it didn't make her feel any better. But this is truly what I was wearing, and I'm now down from the size shirt that this is a 6XLT.
A 6XLT?
Yes.
I didn't know they made a shirt.
Well, the T was for tall, but obviously you see I wasn't tall, but I still needed every fiber of it to be able to cover my belly. And as a result, now I am now in a 1X.
Unbelievable.
And how many inches have you lost off your waist, Timmie?
56.5 inches as of date.
Wow. And you went from a 6XLT to a regular extra large.
Extra large, yes.
An extra large. Jack, that is unbelievable.
Oh, it's just tremendous, absolutely. And Timmie's doing so well now that he's going to be starting with a trainer, an exercise program this coming Monday.
So now I understand, Timmie, when you say that Calorad gave you your life back. And you know, I don't think it was any coincidence that you were on the wrong radio station that day.
Well, while they told me that it was an inadvertent accident, that the DJ had played an AM station's commercial tape, you know, it was definitely a message from God.
Amen.
And he gave it to me, and he truly has blessed me many times over now.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're a blessing to behold and a blessing to have on this program today. Jack, what an interview.
Unbelievable.
This man, it changed his whole life.
Absolutely. And he went on to lose 200 more pounds since we did that interview.